Hey, how's it going? We're gonna talk about this real quick. This is just
a little review.
a little review. We're not even gonna talk about the full movie. I mean, I guess we can, but the main thing is like discussing the ending of The Little Things.
Yeah, it's a little review of The Little Things.
Oh, there it is. I didn't catch it. Okay, so Jared Leto.
Oh my gosh.
Rami
Malek,
and Denzel Washington. All really great in this movie. It's a psychological thriller. The Denzel was an old cop, and he's seen some shit, and like they kind of go through and they tell you his backstory and what the fuck happened, and then Rami's like this young cop who's following on this serial killer. Jared Leto is we're gonna spoil this whole movie because we're talking about the ending here, so tons of spoilers. He's like the serial killer kind of guy in this, but he's also got like this background where he...
Well, we think he's the serial killer.
Okay, so yeah, but like the background is that he's like into Helter Skelter, he's in all this fucking true crime shit. He's actually went to the police station and admitted to a murder because he found out the details and wanted to like,
get the fame or whatever. Even though he hadn't done it.
Okay, so we get to a point where Jared Leto is basically like, I'll show you where I hid this last girl who might be alive or whatever, and takes Rami out to like the middle of fucking nowhere, but Denzel's taking his sweet ass time. He gets there and finds out that Jared Leto's been taunting Rami, and he fucking kills him. Rami turns around and fucking kills him with a shovel.
Kills Jared.
Kills Jared Leto. And then Denzel shows up and he's kind of like,
I know what to do.
We're going to clean this shit up.
Yeah.
Like,
we've been here before.
Dig a hole. Like, we're putting them in.
This ain't my first rodeo.
Yeah. So Denzel basically covers it up, gets rid of all the shit from his apartment and everything. And... that's it. And he takes him and he's like, yeah, you need to quit, or you need to like
take a leave of absence.
Tell them that I left the night before, yada yada yada. And he cleans up everything and Rami goes home and he's shell shocked and everything. There's a reference, there's an envelope and it says no angels, a reference to...
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute. You're like skipping parts. Denzel Washington sends Rami Malek an envelope. You didn't say that. You just...
Oh, sorry. So he sends Rami a envelope, and inside it is a folded piece of paper, and it says "No Angels," a reference to earlier in the movie where he's basically saying that
Denzel Washington.
I keep saying he, and there's all he's. Denzel is saying that there's no. I guess the reference was there's no angels in their line of work, like to get things done. There's no angels. And then a beret, which was beret hair thingy, red hair thingy, and that was supposed to be the victim's red hair thingy because that was one of the things she always had it when
earlier in the movie her parents say she was wearing a red beret when she went out running the night that she went missing, and so at one point Rami Malek distracts Jared Leto so that Denzel Washington has like an opportunity to go into Jared Leto's house and like search it without anybody knowing, without a warrant or anything.
Yeah.
And when Denzel Washington comes back out, Rami is like, by any chance did you see this red beret that she was wearing when she went missing?
Yeah.
So
then Denzel knows that that's of importance.
Mm-hmm.
And so, now, do you want to continue?
Sorry, no.
No, I'm saying because like I'm all over the place.
Okay, so then the envelope that Denzel sends to Rami Malek has that message in it that says no angels, but then it also has the red beret, the red beret. You got me saying it now.
The red beret in it, and the general idea is to put Rami at ease, knowing that he was right in his actions in killing Jared Leto.
that Jared Leto was actually the murderer,
100%, like no question in
and
your mind.
Rami was justified in killing him.
Now, as this is all happening, you realize that, well, I mean, you kind of see this throughout it, but Denzel, he killed one of the girls on accident.
Flashback.
In a flashback. In a flashback, when he was on the case, a girl snuck up and he shot her. And then the people that have helped him throughout this movie, you find out that they were in on it as far as covering for him. So now it's like he has the chance to cover for Rami.
Yes. Yeah.
So, but then at the end of the movie, as Denzel's burning everything and Rami's looking at the
burning all the evidence,
burning all the evidence, burning all of Jared Leto's belongings.
Yeah, to make it look like he had just skipped town and
he
wasn't murdered.
Yeah, and then you see Denzel, which I said it was like he most likely bought this, right? Like to put him at ease.
Yeah, you see Denzel pull out all the trash bags full of Jared Leto's stuff out of Denzel's car, and Denzel, he burns it all, and then the last bag that he pulls out of his car is like a bag from the store, and he opens it up, and there is a like new, freshly bought, like one of those packs of barrettes, and there's a couple barrettes still on it, but the red one is missing.
Because they sent it. So basically, Denzel. Now, is this Denzel saying that he thinks that Rami was right?
No, I don't think so. I think that Denzel knows that Rami was wrong and caught up in everything, because Denzel had essentially been in Rami's position, like 20 years before or whatever.
Okay.
And so Denzel knows how he felt at the time. And so he's trying to save Rami Malek from the same kind of downfall that he had by giving Rami what Denzel couldn't get.
But also, Denzel is done with the investigation at this point.
Done with...
He's like, he left all his stuff at that apartment. All his like paperwork for the investigation.
For him too.
It was closure for him, but like, wouldn't that mean that he felt that he caught the killer? Or is it just covering up for another cop is enough for a closure for him?
I think so. I think it
I
makes
don't
him feel like he's redeemed himself.
Shit.
because he kept saying the future is the past, is the future is the past, is the future is the past.
Now I'm sad.
Is the future.
Now I'm sad. I thought he got it, and he was like, "Fuck it, man. We don't need evidence. Don't worry about that shit."
No. I don't think so. I mean, it's interpretive.
And then there's the third option where Denzel did it. No. It's not. No.
Well, I mean, that was kind of a question that we had while we were watching it.
Did he lose it so much that?
Yeah.
Rami, but Jared Leto fucking did it. He did it. Come on.
I don't know.
But there were several parts where like the evidence was off. But then there was also the denture scene in the bathroom.
What about
that? Might have thrown off the bite.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about
detective.
that.
This is detective stuff, you know.
It's above my head.
It's above your pay grade. I've been on a couple cases. But yeah, okay. So I don't fucking know what happened. Apparently.
I mean, I don't think any of us do. I think that's the point of the movie.
Open for.
That's the point of the movie
discussion.
because I was disappointed because I was like, oh, okay, I see how it's kind of a twist where like this cop was really trying to do his job to the point where like he became the murderer. And I was like, okay, that's a good twist. But then I was also like, all right, I really hope that the director also shows us who the real killer is. But they don't. They don't. I mean, they don't unless you're like, oh, I think it is Jared. But you don't know because they didn't actually get any evidence.
Okay, so I thought the movie was good, except it has a real blue balls ending. Honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's where I'd leave it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's it. That's the little things. Good movie, but blue balls.